So recently I picked up this Insta360 Go 3S. I debated on how to do this presentation. I've seen a lot of unboxings that are just kind of short and snappy, and it goes from opening it to functional in like 2 minutes. So I decided maybe for this, I'll just present the whole thing from start to finish. Do as little editing as I possibly could, just to kind of give you an idea of like what does it take for a regular person to get one of these, and how long does it take to get it from open to functional. I mean, there's trials and tribulations. There's trying to figure out what some of this stuff does. You gotta sync it to an app. You gotta upload firmware and all that, the whole 9 yards. It's involved. So I thought maybe, this video kind of gives you a fair representation of what a normal person might have to go through to get this thing working. My initial impressions are that it's pretty cool. I'll take it out on the bike a little later and see what I can do with it there. But for now, this is just what it took for me to get this thing going. Hopefully you find some value out of it. I'll include some timestamps so you'll be able to jump around through the video if you don't want to watch me futz around with a firmware upgrade or something like that. So that's it. Talk to you later. So I recently bought this Insta360 Go 3S. I thought this was a nice upgrade over the Go 3 because it now has 4K resolution and also has a bigger memory card, 128 gigabytes, which is about the same size card I use for all of my other gadgets. I thought this would be fun to buy because I really want to use this little camera for some use cases like, I don't know, putting it on my granddaughter's forehead and let her crawl around and see what she sees. But usually I watch about 30 or 40 videos of these before I finally decide on one. But today I just watched a couple and I said, what the heck, let's just buy it. Now the interesting thing about Insta360 lately is all the hubbub around, are these sponsored videos? Are they paying people to only say good things? Well, all you have to do is look at my subscriber count. You'll know that this is not a paid video. This is just my own stuff. So anyway, I'm going to open this thing up and see what's inside. Okay. What's in here? Looks like we have a wire. Oh, there's the camera. Charging cord. Anything else in here? Can't be the only thing in there. Let's try getting it from the other side. Ah, the books. Well, look at that. Stickers. Cool. And some instruction manuals. Anything else? Alright, so here's the camera itself. I'm going to pull this open. And here's a lot more stuff. Okay. I'll figure out what to do with that first. And this is the lanyard that you wear that's magnetic, which is going to come in handy for bike rides, I think. This is a little adapter that supposedly that thing fits in. And you clip this on a hat or maybe a headband or something. This is a magnetic mount. Try that out later. And here's the camera. Pretty cool. All right, number 1. And number 2. Okay. Protective lens cover there. Now supposedly this comes off, so it's easily replaced, which it is. Coming off, it just unscrews. Pretty cool. All right, now this clips into here like this. Power's on, And I think to take it out, I don't think it just doesn't pull out. You have to press this little lock button, looks like, and it comes out. Or does it? Yep, comes right out. It's a pretty strong magnet right here. So that's pretty cool. Now this thing, I really like these magnetic mounts that's been coming out lately. So this, okay, there's something to learn. This little sign right here tells you which way the camera should be faced. So let's see if it will focus in enough or not. Right there. Okay, so you can kind of see that it's in the shape of the little mini camera. So you know which side to put it on. So it clips right on like this. If you take it apart and you turn it around, it repels. So you want it to be right here. All right, pretty cool. Coming together nicely. I have some other Insta360 products, so I have this selfie stick already. So this undoubtedly screws on like this, which it does. All right, pretty cool. There's some more stuff to peel off. Okay. This power button is right here. It's kind of hard to see. With it being as black as it is, it's kind of hard to pick up. Let's see if shine the light on here, if that shows up a little better. It looks like the top button is the on-off button. Okay. English. Please download the Insta360 app in the App Store or Google Play to activate your camera. Okay, fine. I have one already. Looks like it's searching for the one that I already have. But I'm going to connect to this device. New firmware found. Okay, it wants to upload some firmware. I guess download. Okay. All right. Connect to the Insta360 app to control the camera. All right. I did that. It's connecting to the Wi-Fi. Upload firmware to file to device. Low battery. Okay. Update fail. All right. Good. Off to a good start. Now it's saying receiving firmware. Maybe I need to charge it up a little bit more before I actually start using it. All right, I'm going to do that and come back. So I had to futz with this a little bit, but now the firmware is upgrading. Keep Go 3S in the action pod, so it's almost like the Go 3 is this thing right here. And this action pod is more of a container of sorts, I guess. I don't know, looking forward to trying it. Well, I guess while this is charging up, I guess we can look at some other stuff. Okay, what is this? This is it's a stand for the charger. Okay, this is a kind of a tacky surface. And I guess this is kind of a lid to put on it when you're not using it. Okay. And this is the stand for it. So I guess that means that you can put this on like surfaces that might not be completely flat. You just peel this off and it's tacky. I've seen these sorts of things before. Once the tackiness wears off, I think if you wet it down and wipe it, it'll get sticky again. So that's kind of like a permanent place to stick stuff on. So kind of like a suction cup, if you will. It just peels off. That's kind of cool. Beeped at me. What's going on? All right, 65%. So this right here is the adapter to put on a hat or something like that, so you can get more of an eye level view for your camera. Please be careful when adjusting the clip. Okay, fine. And I think this is also magnetized, so that is pretty cool. Not magnet. I gotta find something with metal. Well, this thing's magnetized, so let's try it. Yep, that's a magnet. Cool. So I guess you can kind of maybe put this on a refrigerator or a post or something, and if you want to have a kind of an angled perspective of what you're maybe kind of film around a corner or something, I don't know, but that's what you can do with this. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now there's the lanyard. Couple of different ways you can wear it. Apparently you can wear it horizontal or vertical, and this is something that you, I guess, would wear under your shirt or something if you wanted to wear your Go 3S on your chest or something like that. Now to close it up, it kind of wraps through here like a yo-yo. How far is it going to go down? Let me get all the way to the end. Yeah, pretty close. All right, so this I don't have a whole lot of faith that this will replace like a chest mount or a chesty or something you might attach your GoPro to. Because I've found in the past when you have these things that hang off your neck, if you bend over at all like you do when you're on your bike, your shirt kind of moves forward and then this moves forward and it all kind of moves around too much. So maybe this has image stabilization on it that will help avoid that, but I don't know yet. I'm not convinced that that's going to work. All right, camera will restart. Okay. I've got this charging over here. Okay, USB mode. Oh, probably because I got it plugged in, so I'm going to unplug it. Looks like you can use it as a webcam. All right, please download the Insta360 app to activate your camera. Well, we already did that. We'll go through the motions again. Confirm connection on device. Running out of hands here. Activate device. Activate. Done. All right, so it looks like we're set up. Okay. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Well, I kind of do, but I haven't gone through it enough. It's got a nice little click. Kind of makes it feel like it's really locking in place, which is pretty cool. So let's do regular old video. Slide from the edge of the screen, then left to access image parameter settings. All right. Okay, cool. I'll leave those in auto for now. Slide up for specifications, so your resolution and your frame rate. Well, I bought this for 4K. Looks like for frame rate it can be 30, 25, or 20 at 4K. 2.7K has some more frame rates. 1080p has, looks like the best I can do is 50 frames per second. That's okay. I'm usually going to be here most of the time, 4K 30. Stabilization standard, high or off. Okay, stabilization level suitable for daily with short preview delay. What about high? Suitable for intense activities such as running with moderate preview delay. Max. Stabilization level for extreme sports such as mountain biking with longer preview delay. I guess that means that it takes longer for what you're looking at to show up on this particular screen. So we'll just do standard for now. 16:9. That's it. I guess maybe there's some others of under different resolutions. All right. Slide down to access device settings. Okay, this is your typical stuff. And this way to access the album. Got it. Nothing in there yet. Okay, and you don't have to worry about putting in a SD card or anything like that because it's all built into the camera itself. All right, cool. So I guess to record, learn the function buttons. Shutter button, power button, quick button. What's a quick button? Supports custom hotkey. Okay, probably just like fast. Release switch, that's this button here. Go 3 button. Okay, that's to press the video. Done. Okay. All right, recording. iPhone recording a camera, recording another iPhone. Okay, I'm going to take the pod out. Okay, here's the preview when it's vertical. You can see I'm kind of looking at some headphones over here. And I'm moving it to horizontal now. It's in horizontal mode. Okay, I guess that's like for, you know, long form content, social media content. There's probably buttons in here that will allow you to adjust that. But for now, we'll just leave it as it is. And we'll put it back in. All right, awesome. Let's turn it off. Okay, that's the initial setup and process. I mean, this has pretty much been recording live, and I've been at it for about, 15 minutes or so, which isn't too terrible to get this thing started to the point where you can start using it. It is warm. It's definitely warm. I can feel it in my hand already. It's warming up. One cool thing about this is the back camera folds up so you can kind of see what you're looking at, because with a lot of the action cameras these days, the GoPros and the DJI cameras have a little preview window right here on the front, so you can kind of look and see what you're doing. This doesn't have that, so the back window folds up so you can see what you're looking at. So here's the screen that was on the back, and there's nothing back here. It's just flat. All right, cool. All right, that's the initial setup. Wasn't too terrible. I'll go out and play around with some of these settings and see what sort of footage I can come up with. Well, that's all I have for this. Thanks for watching, and hopefully of some value. Talk to you later.